How profound can the impact of an unexpected act be in our life? Every day we take actions without knowing how they might affect the world around us. Sometimes, what we give to others can come back in ways we never imagined. Serena's story invites us to reflect on how our choices can weave the fabric of destiny, not only for ourselves, but also for the people around us. If you are fascinated by stories that explore the power of human connections, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to stay updated. This story teaches us that our actions have an echo that can resonate beyond our expectations. Follow us to the end to discover how the unexpected can intertwine with our path. Serena was a 30-year-old single mother, dividing her time between work and the responsibilities of raising her son Dario, a 5-year-old boy in fragile health. Life hadn't been easy for her, but she had learned to navigate the difficulties, making every choice with care and love. Every visit to the supermarket was a home economics challenge, and yet, among the crowded aisles, Serena always found a way to meet the needs of her small family. She always had to balance the desire to give Dario everything he needed with the reality of a limited wallet. Yet her determination and her love for her son gave her the strength to carry on day after day. On an ordinary afternoon, Serena was trying to carefully choose what to put in her cart when she noticed an elderly man in front of her at the checkout. Mario seemed lost in his thoughts, desperately searching for his wallet, which he couldn't find. The customers behind them were starting to show impatience, creating a tense atmosphere. Serena, although aware of her economic constraints, was struck by that image of vulnerability and decided to intervene. Serena observed the scene and felt genuine compassion grow within her. It wasn't an easy choice for her, but she decided to pay for Mario's groceries. As he did so, he realized that the cost was more than he had anticipated, but he didn't hesitate. The skeptical looks of the people in line didn't shake her. Mario, with eyes full of gratitude, told her that those purchases were for his nephew's birthday, and his thanks were sincere and profound. That gesture, so small and yet so significant, would lead Serena to a series of events she could never have predicted. After helping him carry the groceries home, Serena realized that Mario was suffering from senile dementia. The note he found in his pocket was a trace left by the family to help Mario return home. Meanwhile, Mario told fragmented stories of his life, and Serena listened patiently, trying to reassure him and make him feel that everything was okay. The meeting with Mario, although casual, reminded her of how precious human bonds could be, even with strangers. The following day, Serena received a phone call from an unknown number. It was Luigi, Mario's nephew. He wanted to thank her for helping his grandfather and invited her to lunch to express his gratitude in person. Serena, struck by Luigi's courtesy, accepted the invitation without knowing that that gesture would change her life. It wasn't just a meal, but an opportunity to build new friendships and connections that would enrich his life. When Serena went to Luigi's house, she was welcomed with warmth and gratitude. Mario was happy to see her, and despite his fragile memory, he remembered perfectly the kindness of that young woman. Serena spent the afternoon in the company of Luigi and Mario, listening to family stories and sharing a meal that was more than just lunch. It was a moment of connection and openness to new possibilities. In that welcoming environment, Serena felt part of something bigger, a sense of belonging that she had been missing for a long time. During that lunch, however, Dario began to feel ill. Serena, alarmed, asked Luigi for help, who competently and promptly took care of the child. He diagnosed a serious problem, and Serena trusted him completely. Luigi, who worked as a doctor, offered to perform the operation that Dario urgently needed, covering all the expenses. Luigi's willingness to take care of Dario was not only an act of generosity, but a tangible sign of the new friendship that was forming between them. Sometimes we have meetings that are apparently casual, but instead there is always a reason. In every meeting or in every event that happens in our lives. And have you ever met people by chance who then became part of your life? Write to us in the comments. Serena, moved by Luigi's generosity, didn't know how to thank him. While he was in the hospital, waiting for the result of the operation, he realized how much that chance meeting had already changed their lives. He prayed and hoped while Luigi left the operating room with the news that the surgery had gone well. His gratitude towards Luigi was immense, and he understood that that bond had the potential to become something very important in his life. Later, amidst the joy of Dario's recovery, Serena received another phone call, this time with less happy news. Luigi informed her that his grandfather Mario had been involved in an accident. Despite his family's efforts to protect him, Mario crossed a busy street, confused and disoriented. Luigi didn't blame Serena, but the consequences of that day weighed on her. Mario's death hit her hard, making her reflect on how life can change in an instant. In the hospital, Serena reflected on how much her life had changed in just a few days. She had gone from loneliness and daily struggle to connection and hope. The act of generosity towards Mario had created a bond that went beyond the simple gesture of helping an elderly person. It had given Dario a second chance and had shown Serena that she was not alone. He realized that despite the challenges, there was still much beauty in the world, and many people ready to offer help and support. If you've made it this far and the story is touching you, give it a like, subscribe for more stories that explore the power of human relationships. Serena's actions remind us that every decision can have unexpected repercussions, and that even in times of difficulty, humanity can prevail, bringing light into the lives of others. Serena and Mario are an example of how destiny can intertwine with our daily choices, transforming them into something extraordinary. Over time, Serena learned that her actions, no matter how small, could create waves of change. Her love for her son and connection with Luigi and Mario led her to a new understanding of life. Despite adversity, Serena's generosity proved to be a transformative force, capable of uniting people in ways she never imagined. She realized that her experiences had taught her the importance of remaining open and available to others, even when life seemed complicated. Even when the path seems difficult, a simple gesture that seems obvious can be the spark that lights a flame of hope and transformation. We hope this story has inspired you to think about how your actions can positively impact the world around you. Be the change you wish to see and let your light shine in the lives of others.